Gerald. Good morning, welcome to Kitchener. Kitchener is a place that Walter Gretzky will tell you is about 40 miles north of the center of the universe. My name is Dara Bowser. I'm an HVAC and energy consultant, and I specialize in the residential sector. I also have particular expertise in CSA standards and the Ontario Building Code in this area. This morning, I will be wearing 3 hats, although those who know me will tell you that I usually only wear one at a time. Firstly, I am here representing Thomasfield Homes, a local builder, as their energy consultant. Bruce Laisby of Thomasfield could not be here this morning due to prior commitments, and he sends his regrets. Secondly, I am here because I was asked by a domestic water heat recovery manufacturer to analyze the codes and standards-based issues which could prevent domestic water heat recovery products from being listed in the Ontario Building Code Supplementary Standard SB 12 and the prescriptive tables in that supplementary standard. Lastly, I am here as a member of the residential building industry, and I am concerned that our movement forward is being put off stride by what amounts to poor management of our codes and standards process. I'm sure that others, and Gerald has explained to you how drain water heat recovery works and what the products are. From a cost effectiveness point of view, and there's a very good table right on the other side of there showing how the cost effectiveness of this product compares to the cost effectiveness of other upgrade measures like upgraded windows, upgraded insulation, heat recovery ventilators, things like that. It's among the most cost-effective thing that a builder can do to improve the energy efficiency of the homes that they are delivering to consumers. From a builder's perspective, using drain water heat recovery is one of the simplest things it can do from a construction management point of view. Simple installation, no moving parts, easy to tell if it's been put in right, instant energy saving. The other energy efficiency upgrades that a builder is faced with doing can require significant changes to the construction process. Can require trades training, changes in suppliers, all of which are difficult to do from a construction management point of view. Let's be clear, Ontario Building Code Supplementary Standard SB 12, as they are now written, do not prevent the use of drain water heat recovery products. In order to understand how the building code is set up with respect to this product, it helps understand how Supplementary Standard SB 12 is organized. Supplementary Standard SB 12 is published by the Ministry of Housing. It is not officially part of the building code. It is referenced by the building code as an acceptable alternative. The reality is that most builders and building officials will follow this supplementary guideline rather than the more difficult and costly options that are in the building code itself. It is important to know that because Supplementary Standard SB 12 is not part of the building code, it can be changed at any time from order of the Ministry of Housing. It does not require a vote in the House or a change in legislation or anything like that. Supplementary Standard SB 12 is a guideline that has its main feature a set of prescriptive tables, which are like pre-made recipes. These are obvious and straightforward packages of energy upgrades that a builder can implement to comply with the energy efficiency requirements. These recipes can be compared to instant cake mixes that are in the front of the store on the way to the checkout. Basically, to use these recipes, the builder chooses a package of options, puts them in place across all of the homes he is building, and the local building inspectors will accept his homes as complying to the Ontario Building Code. In the current situation, if a builder wants to take advantage of drain water heat recovery, rather than doing some of those more expensive options that are in those tables, he has to carry out what is called a prescriptive equivalent calculation. This requires carrying out energy modeling calculations on each home design that he is building, and then submitting these custom calculations for review to the building department each time a house is submitted for building permit. This adds some cost and delay to the process, but more importantly, it adds a step in the critical timeline that occurs between when a consumer purchases a home and when the builder can begin construction on that home. Yes, builders can take advantage of rainwater heat recovery in their energy conservation plans, but compared to the instant cake mix recipes, they're forced to go to the back of the store and wait for a stock clerk to get the special ingredients from the special shelves. The net result is rainwater heat recovery is being treated as second class by the Ministry of Housing. Our examination for the reasons for this is simply that there are no reasons. Rainwater heat recovery units are already referred in the plumbing section of the Ontario Building Code without the need for CSA standards. Many of the measures now in Supplementary Standard SB 12 recipe tables are not supported by referenceable efficiency measurements or standards. But rainwater heat recovery products are supported by direct efficiency testing by natural resources standards. In short, compared to some of the measures that are now in the recipe tables, rainwater heat recovery products now meet significantly more rigorous standards. Ontario is the home of builders who build some of the most cost-effective, energy-efficient, durable homes in the world. As I understand it, and some may know better, the typical new Ontario home consumes less than half of what the equivalent home would built in the 70s would consume from an energy point of view. Ontario and Canada have been the source of world-class energy efficiency products for new homes such as heat recovery ventilators and condensing gas furnaces. All of this has been accomplished in an open, performance and incentive-based market where builders are free to choose the technologies and the upgrades that they believe will give their customers the best value. In this case, however, it appears that a bureaucratically generated document gives some technologies advantage over others with no apparent underlying rationale. So to rehat, under my first hat from a builder's perspective, rainwater heat recovery is one of the most cost-effective and easiest to implement technologies available to improve our home's energy efficiency. The fact that we have to do extra paperwork will not stop us from putting in rainwater heat recovery, but it's really a nuisance and we wish we didn't have to do it. From under my second hat, from a codes and standards point of view, there is no reason why rainwater heat recovery should not be in the recipe tables of the supplementary standard, other than the fact that it has been overlooked by the authors of this document. In my third hat, it is sad that it has to come to this. It is fundamentally inappropriate for bureaucratic officials to decide which products and technologies are more advantaged than others in the standards writing process. Events like this tarnish what we have accomplished as an industry over the past 40 years. Last but not least, this is an easy problem to fix. What you see here today is a cooperation of manufacturers, builders, industry consultants to present appropriate, equitable, and easy implemented solutions to the problem. Thank you very much.